Hey there, everybody. So today I did a workout with my dad, but unfortunately I didn't have my microphone on for the first set, which was a standing cable row with a split stance and a single arm shoulder press. And I had a lot of good stuff here, but I'll make up for it in the rest of the video. Enjoy. So last set we did was a pull and a push. Now we're going to switch into a push and a pull. So we're going to use the same cable machine. And what my incredibly handsome father is going to do is a single arm chest press. So one foot in front of the other, so we got that same split stance. He's going to punch straight out in front of him. So he's got one foot in front of the other, and he's punching the thing straight out in front of him. The reason why we're doing this is the same reason why we did the row in that format. When he's in this position, he has to really focus on his hip placement. So he's drawing his right hip forwards and kind of pulling his left hip back while he's doing the chest press, which is forcing his core and whole lumbopelvic hip complex to really stay engaged and active, which will help with stability and overall strength in more of a functional movement pattern. Just 12 on each side. Now we're going to do the pull. So you're going to hold on to both of these suckers, and we're going to curl both arms together. Again, slow and steady is the way to go. So most of the workouts that we do are about 30 minutes long. And in that time, we get a ton of work done because we don't rest. We tell a lot of jokes, but we don't rest. All right, so hold on. Love my daddy to pieces. Almost 83 years old. Wednesday, 83 years old. Balance is one of the most important things that we can do to keep him healthy, because when old people fall, they get all fucked up. No good. Most of us walk in a frontwards way, right? Very few of us take lateral steps. So what happens is this muscle here, which is your glute med, your abductor, your thighs, get a little bit weaker. So what we're gonna have him do is a lateral step up. So I got two steps here. What he's gonna do is step one foot on, look straight ahead, so he's standing in the posture that makes him feel tall and empowered. And focusing on keeping his hips level, he's gonna stand up to tap a foot next to him. Just like that, okay? I'm gonna stand on the other side to spot him, just in case. And that's it. He's gonna go for 10 of those on each side. All right, pause for 1 second and parallel that foot. Good. So you're, pause again, put that foot right in the center of the deck. There we go. Great. So we want his foot pointing straight ahead, not out at a 45-degree angle. Everything feel okay? Mm-hmm. Nothing hurts? Good. Don't worry about it. Most important thing, if anything hurts, stop. Because pain sucks. Okay? Pause for 1 second, put that foot right in the center of the deck. There we go. The reason why I told him to do that is if your foot is on the very outside edge of the deck, these things aren't super solid. And I've seen it before where if your foot is too far to the outside, the whole thing flips over and causes an accident, not because of his balance, just because of bad foot placement. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is standing marching. So you thought you felt kind of dumb before? This one will probably beat it, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna have him do is put his hands out at roughly hip height. Try and bring a knee up to a hand and not fall over. Other knee up to your hand, not fall over. If you wanna make it harder, move slower. If you do it too fast, it looks like you're doing some kind of Ukrainian folk dance, which is cool, just not right now. I'm kidding, you can do it if you want to. You can Ukrainian folk dance, there you go. No, we'll go for 10 on each side, 20 total. And what we're doing here is we're building neuromuscular pathways, right? So we're increasing proprioception. He's balancing on one leg only for a little bit, even though he is kind of moving forwards a little bit and we want him to stay in one spot. Sorry, I'm not counting, by the way, so. Where are you going? Good. Nice job. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is a trunk rotation. So he's going to hold onto the cable, and we're going to have the cable somewhere between his nipples and his belly button. It doesn't need to be too precise, but so that it's in his trunk, right? He's going to face towards the mirror and then turn away. The muscles that we're targeting on here are his obliques. So the muscles right here on either side. Coochie, 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 coochie. Right. The reason why that this is good is that it strengthens the whole core, the whole girdle, and a lot of this stuff, if you can control this really well throughout day-to-day movement, it allows you to move better, less risk of falling, just feeling better, stronger, standing core exercise. All right, next thing that we're gonna do from my dear old dad is use the wobble board. So this thing is just a little board, big curvy area underneath it. It wobbles around all over the place. What I do in the gym setting is I set it up on the Smith machine. So he can hold on to this bar for support should he want it. So what we're doing on here, he's standing on there. You can't really see in the video, but his feet are square. They're parallel, they're like train tracks. He's looking himself in the mirror, and this bar is here just in case he needs it, but if he doesn't need it, he's not going to use it. Now we've done this a lot, so we've kind of practiced this a little bit, but what he's doing is he's engaging his core, and he's standing in the posture that he wants to live his life in. So what I mean by that is he's not hunching over, looking down, he's standing upright. And what we do is by staying upright is we're training the muscles in the way that works well for you, in the way that you want to live. So we're going to work out your body in that way. So you're going to try and hold it for a minute to a minute and a half, rest, and then do it again.